The developing story in Jefferson County, a convenience store clerk is dead after being shot during an armed robbery in Wrens. It happened shortly after 8:30 last night at the Wrens Food Mart, also known as Jackie's at 504 Waynesboro Highway. That's where we find WJBF News Channel 6's Graham Lee. Graham, what can you tell us so far?
Well, good afternoon, Mary. And what we know is that according to GBI investigators, two teenage boys entered this store behind me last night. They say two suspects came into the store when one of them walked outside. The second suspect stayed in the store and walked behind the clerk's desk and shot the clerk. The victim is identified as 36-year-old Mandeep Singh from Augusta. Investigators say the shooter left the store after the shooting and came back and took cash out of the register before both suspects took off. Both suspects were arrested a little while later, and they're currently at the Augusta RYDC. Both are facing murder and robbery charges. We're going to continue to follow this story throughout the day, and we'll have more details at WJBF News Channel 6 at 4. For now, live in Wrens, Graham Lee, WJBF News Channel 6.
Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Havashah, B'Shem Rukakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. All right, so, yeah, man, it's Yahweh Shem Shah got these spirits out here, man, bringing about death. All right. Wrens store clerk shot and killed, teen suspects in custody. All right, this is a video that you saw in the beginning, so I ain't gonna play this clip. All right, yeah, man, but I did the quick walk and talk earlier. I walked down there to the store, man. This store is like literally like right down the road, man. It's crazy, man. I heard about it last night. All right, and then I saw this clip this morning, and the brother Malachi of the GMS Savannah account, he called me this morning and said he saw an article on it. So I decided to go into it, man. So the water to that brother. All right, the water to you, brother, if you see the video. Yeah, man, Wrens store clerk shot and killed, teen suspects in custody. All right, and then, like I said, man, if you go look at the walk and talk I did earlier, all right, you'll see, man. Like I'm right, my grandma house right up the road from that store, man. Like where I stay at down when I be down here in the country. All right, in Wrens. All right, Wrens, Georgia. This is from WJBF. Two teenage suspects are in custody in connection with a deadly armed robbery in Wrens, Georgia. On Wednesday, June 28th, at approximately 8:35 p.m., two teenage suspects entered Wrens Food Mart, also known as Jackie's, on Waynesboro Highway in Wrens. Doing what appeared to be an armed robbery, the store clerk, now identified as 36-year-old Mandeep Singh, was shot and deleted. Yeah, man, these damn GMO babies, man. As the other Apostle Car called them, man, these GMO babies, man. Two teens. All right, I think one was 15 and one is 17. All right. Yeah, man. But that's Yahweh B'Shem Shah got these spirits out here, man. All right. Let's get that quick scripture real quick. And these basically going to be the same scriptures that I quoted in the walk and talk, man. All right, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 39 and 28. All right, this is Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. Yeah, man. And that's what's going on, man. Yahweh Shem Shah got these spirits on this new generation, man. These young GMO babies, man. All right. The GBI Georgia Bureau of Investigation tells one of us the teen stayed inside momentarily, then walked outside of the store. As the second teen stayed in the store, walked behind the clerk's desk and pointed a pistol at Singh. The second teen fired shots at Singh, hitting him before running out of the business. A few moments later, the second teen walked back into the store, took cash out of the register, and other items and ran away. All right. Also on WJBF, second suspect arrested in murder of 15-year-old. Both suspects are in custody at this time. The Wrens Police Department say due to the age of the offenders, their names and photos cannot be released at this time. One suspect is charged with murder and armed robbery. The second suspect is charged with murder, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. So yeah, man, this is all right. This is a developing story, yeah, man. So, yeah, man, this just happened last night, all right? As you can see, today is June 29th, 2023. This happened last night around 9, all right, on June 28th. All right, so, yeah, man, that's what's happening, man. Like I said, this right up the road from me, man. I used to go to that store all the time, man, especially when I was younger, all right? All right, in my adolescent years, teenage years, I used to walk to that store all the time, man. Get little snacks and knickknacks and chips and honey buns and sweet rolls, you know, Powerade, Gatorade and all that, man. Juice. Yeah, man, I used to stay going to that store, man. Like I say, this, if you saw the walking talk, it's right down the street, man. It's just steps away, man. So yeah, man, I seen this. I see, man, it's crazy, man. So even down here in the country, man, it's getting rough, man. It's getting rough, and there was another article on it. Let's see what this one say. Basically going to the same thing, because like I say, this just happened last night. So, you know, details are still coming out. Like the article said, this is a developing story. All right. So yeah, man, 2 suspects arrested after deletion on robbery at Wrens Food Mart. All right, yeah, man. So that's what's going on. I'm just gonna hit a few scriptures. Just gonna be quick and to the point. All right. The love of many is waxing cold. It's the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, and that's what's going on, man. Especially with these GMO babies, man. All right, these teenagers, these you know, early 20s and all that, man. They ain't got no heart, man. They cold, man. All right, but that's a product of Big Shirley and Keisha, man. These GMO babies, these young wicked Jakes, man, these wicked little boys out here, man, little damn niggas running around, man. Again, Matthew 24 and 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what's going on. That's the times we in, man. All right. 2 suspects arrested after deletion on robbery at Wrens Food Mart. Wrens, Georgia, WRDW, WAGT. Two suspects were arrested after shooting and deleting a store clerk during the alleged armed robbery of a food mart, according to the Wrens Police Department. Wrens Police Department says on Wednesday around 8:37 p.m. the suspects in the Wrens Food Mart, also known as Jackie's, on Waynesboro Highway, doing what appeared to be an armed robbery. All right, basically the same thing. Like I say, this just happened. All right. I'll read this real quick. More than 30 people have been deleted from gun violence so far this year in Augusta and surrounding areas. Crazy, man. So yeah, man, like I say, that store right down the road, man, right down the road. All right. Some Ishmaelites, all right, so-called Arabs, they just bought it out. They just bought that store a few years back, man, because that store used to be, I think if I ain't mistaken, it used to be black owned, man. Because of a family, well, basically, she is family, man. One of my mama cousins, all right, used to work in there. Like I said, I used to go in there all the time. All right. So yeah, man, you know, the Wadi Haba Shem out shot at, she ain't working at that store no more. But this was judgment, man. This was Yahweh Shem out doing, man. So yeah, man, it's at the times we in, man, judgment going out, man. Yahweh Shem Shai ain't playing. All right. The times we in, man, let's get Ephesians. This is Ephesians 5. Verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil, man. So we gotta walk circumspectly, man. You know, we gotta look around us and see what's going on, man, and walk wisely, man. You gotta peep out all surround us, man, and cause all the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai got all kind of evil spirits, evil wicked spirits out here, man, bringing about judgment. All right, so we gotta walk circumspectly, man. We gotta move wise out here, man. Which most of the true prophets, they you know they ain't moving like that anyway, man. We ain't, you know, the prophets ain't moving funny like that, man. They don't be out and about like that, man. You know, basically your 9 to 5 and your everyday necessities. Go out to get groceries or something like that. But for the most part, the men of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, and the hopeful elect, they ain't out here moving crazy like that, man. Might go see a movie or out to eat every now and then, but other than that, man, we ain't, you know, we ain't moving around like that, man. We ain't moving too funny. All right, again, Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right, and that word evil goes into bad time, man. That's the time we in. All right. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I seen it came on the news earlier today, man. All right. And I think it was this same clip that I showed in the beginning. I think that's the one that came on TV, if I ain't mistaken. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do a quick little lesson on this, man. Like I said, even down here in the country, man, little old Wrens, Georgia, man, it's going down. All right, it is going down, man. Gotta be careful out here, man. These spirits out, man. These spirits are out. That's why we gotta be making Yahweh Shem Shai a refuge, man. All right, building up that spiritual bank account now, cause we're gonna need it. We're gonna need that hedge, man. We're gonna need that covering of Yahweh Shem Shai. I'll get this real quick, cause the times we enter into, man, the economy is collapsing. You know, iniquity is abounding, the love of many waxing cold, as I read earlier. All right, people getting restless. People seeing what's really going on behind the scenes. Everything is being exposed. So you got to get this thing now, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. So that's what we should be doing, man. All right, that's what we should be doing. That's what we ought to be doing. But you got a lot of jakes that even call themselves Israelites out here in mirth, man. They're in the house of feasting, man. Meanwhile, stuff like this going on, man. You never know what can happen, man. All right. All right, like I said, I used to go to that store all the time. I ain't been in there in a while. All right, because I don't be down here as much as I used to. I'm basically in Atlanta now. But, yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's Yahweh Shem Shai, man. I could have been in that store. One of my family members could have been in that store. One of my loved ones or friends or anybody, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. That's, like I say, Brother Malachi called me and told me about it this morning, man. He said he saw the article, so I went and looked into it and found this clip. And it just came on TV not too long ago. So again, throw water to that brother, man. But this what's going on, man. It's the times we in. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai got these spirits out here, man. So I just wanted to go into this real quick. You know, And like I say, this just happened, so I try to keep up with it, as more details come out. But like I say, man, these young cat, these GMO babies, man. All right, we gotta be careful out here, man. So I just want to go into this real quick, bring it out, put this on wax real quick. Hopefully this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Awashai, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Awashai Bashem Kakwadash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. DTA, a Bible ball. Shalom.